It's time for the greatest little internet radio show, Blow the Whistle. Always live on SportsSoundChicago.com and on Twitch at SportsSoundShot. Tyler Butterball Beaterball.
I knew this kid was going to be a complete youth mess. Not mess. See, I think he needs to go to Allstate because when you're covered by mayhem, you'll be better protected.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
How can you say sports is not about this when the kid who is supposed to be in high school goes for $1.25 billion?
David Double D Dykstra.
Hope and pray to God that Jordan Love twists his ankle so that you see this godforsaken mess that is Sean Mother Trucking Clifford.
Tyler Buterbaugh, Andrew Valentin, and David Dykstra. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go.
Sound Chicago.
David Double D Dykstra and Drew
and
I will have a list
I know.
for my show,
I felt
but it's
bad.
for everybody to have.
I go up next to Andrew and he's typing it out. I'm like, oh, there's another one. Another one. Hey, did you get this one? There's another one.
See, in my mind, I was just being like, top, just saying they're coming.
Bling, bling,
Yeah,
bling.
it's-
Oh, his Twitter crashed too.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, imagine how like Ian Rappaport. I was actually listening to NFL Network on my way to school today. And all you hear is Ian Rappaport going, I think my tweets are finally going out.
Elon Musk was like, I don't like football. So we're just going to.
This is not American.
This is we can stop it for a second while we update stuff. If you on any social media.
yeah.
Oh, somebody actually wants to go there. Okay.
But the Bears actually made a move today. The Bears signed Drew Dolman, 3-year, 42 on adding to that offensive line. They've already replaced 3 guys on the starting 5. He was considered the high.
Well, I'm just going to let him speak his piece.
Overall solid signing. I've said weeks past, Bears need to get a veteran center for Caleb Williams. It's only 26, but still veteran ship 500, which ranked. We'll put go to Andrew's list. That's in the run down because Andrew put out this list. But
Still notes.
But to me, this is the center was one of the brutal spots that was for the Bears because
you maybe trust your tackles a little bit more because they'll have a little more help and a little more experience.
what?
A really good one.
A really good
Why
one
is
just
your
came
phone
through.
faster than mine?
But no, this the fact that you've got now, like you said, a veteran interior. As far as being old as he is, like Trent Williams, right?
Talking about his.
Now they're going to start flying through. Yeah.
Well,
I just,
solid running backs in the later draft. But here's the thing, and I said this, that if the Bears did enough in the before the draft in the offseason, to secure the offensive line, I'd be
Well, and he gets beat by pass rushers that are just speed guys every time. But he's just not fast enough.
became so versatile where they're gonna. I think they could do a lot. I talked about it earlier. If they trade back and get Genty, but you can't go past 12 because I guarantee the Cowboys are going to get him at 12.
The only reason that the Bears would be their like favorite
Thinking,
he's still
or
sitting
is
there.
that
if
too.
you think that Abdul do you trade us
Good.
Junior?
Pierce Jr. guy I think is
Come
because
on,
Gordon's
and-
falling.
Of State College, that if Abdul Carter is healthy for pro day, which it sounds like he's going to be,
Probably.
he could run a sub 4.
That sounds crazy. Been hearing from him his ability to bend and get around guys. And
back.
his first step. No, he was a good defensive end. It's just that after his time with the Rams, he just had a down
Injuries.
period. Yeah,
And the
and
thing is,
injuries.
There is a big chance that he could drop to 4 maybe because
They
there's-
do, like,
There's a whole bunch of rumors that now, and we'll get into it when we get fall all the way to the second round.
wow.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think it'll happen either.
Because if the Raiders are sitting there at 6 and they need a quarterback, because I know they got, look, we're going to get to the Geno stuff, but look, you've got a quarterback now in there that knows the system that your coach wants to run. Don't tell me that you're not going to be enticed by the idea of still drafting the future. Because
Right.
the Bears, I would say, if you're going to take an edge rusher, Williams is fine. Stewart is a kind of a reach because I think you can get him later. So if you trade down, get more picks.
Yeah.
But the Genty thing, if you're the Broncos at 20 drafting
But see, everyone said the same thing about Jahmyr Gibbs getting drafted 12th.
him, right?
to
But
the
look at what the
Lions.
Lions had as far an offensive line go, they had a lot of time together and a lot of camaraderie and that chemistry. This line is seeing a guy who may have had a lot of bumps and bruises that we're not hearing about. Like, he's taken a lot of hits, regardless of how much you want to say, he breaks tackles.
That's been a concern that we talk about like how much tread as
Like-
well. No, I'll just say, but if
term, right? Saquon just had his best season thus far, but we don't know if he'll repeat. John Robinson really right now, and we still have to see if he can kind of pan out. Other guys have kind of had a little bit of time, but I would say since the 2000s, there's a handful of dudes that you can say like LaDainian. So it's just there's a lot.
Go Tebow.
they oh yeah, I know. So hold
Replacement for lots.
He had third last year.
How big?
He is 6'6", 286. Big boy.
Okay. So
From
you've got length now,
And he was a
which is
former,
kind of what you need.
in his career,
See
he
what I'm
had
saying?
16 and a half sacks, 58 solo tackles
For him.
Loves to rotate,
Well,
which we're going to talk about.
Right. Montez Sweat, he's healthy. Go and jump for a guy. And the first round or other potentials.
No, that's available. Chaos down in the NFL. More new signings are happening. And whistle on Sports Town Chicago.
SportsTownChicago.com.
Joe's Hot Dogs has been around since 1953, but I promise it's not old news. You don't have to like hot dogs to like Joe's on Plainfield Road in Joliet. Italian beef, hot dogs, shakes, and sides. My family's had a relationship with Joe's Hot Dogs for 3 generations. Golden fries with a tad. For more on the menu, visit Joe's Hot Dogs, Joliet Dogs across from CVS on Plainfield.
Tail signs of He refers to his muscles as gunboats. He screams, "How's this for a halftime show?" Jim streaks the field.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many to drive. But what if you've had just one too many to drive? Never underestimate just a few. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, the Ad Council, and this station.
There are everyday respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Association of Broadcasters and Windy City News Radio.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
Maybe that was money. Tell me that wasn't money.
Yo, check us out. We are the go-to guys. I'm your boy Space.
I'm your boy MC.
Check us out every Thursday
from 4 to 5 p.m.
We spitting all facts, all sports, all day.
Yes, sir. Who else you gonna go to in the club?
Lillard, long range three.
Keeping you up to date with all the latest sports news.
We are
the go-to guys.
Where else you gonna get all your sports news from?
You know,
SportsTownChicago.com.
You even surprised by this music.
Come back here to blow the whistle on SportsTownChicago.com. Did one of them just broke because we were rapid. Continue the continued chaos, and this is the biggest conversation.
Half of that's guaranteed, by the way.
Half of it's guaranteed. The one is Aaron Rodgers, which it sounded like they're going to have in Pittsburgh.
Is it the far path? Does he go? Because I'll be honest with you, if Aaron Rodgers' goal you give Aaron Rodgers what a 3-year contract with or on that third.
Yeah.
And then you let JJ sit behind him and learn.
Well,
sign him to that.
Well, yeah, because there's no best available.
Exactly.
You know what I'm thinking? He's got to go to Minnesota because
I keep forgetting Russ is still out there.
Yeah. I think he's for the
blends with DK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's formed with.
Has he though?
I don't know. That kid's crazy.
That kid's crazy.
DK, what?
Man, I want to see the fight. So as of today, those are the two biggest free agent signings that has happened. The other ones that have happened in less than the last 24, $44 million contract.
Which once again we need to bring up the fact this probably means that Cooper Kupp's on the market.
Was just yeah. I was just gonna say
Cooper.
Atlanta's going to need some help on the O-line now, and they're all Matthews, which I thought was a smart job, but
for not that bad of money.
No, and that was a good one, but they're going to need help more on the defensive side, I think, more than anything. So, and you still might want to go get another wide receiver to pair the ball up to him.
25?
Yeah, and go make a play. Go get us a touchdown. And he's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's your new Andre Rison, if you will.
Oh. If LA can't get what they want for Kupp,
they're not going to get a lot, I would think. They're still looking at tackle. No, they're keeping one of their tackles, I think.
Yeah.
But they need to get depth because their team is just, they're older. They're just a lot older in certain spots. Their defensive line is spectacular.
It's just going to fall off.
I'm surprised.
And almost did.
And they're like, yeah, we just made the playoffs. We're like, what?
Reddick, edge rusher, signs a 1-year, $14 million contract.
Shocking.
Tampa
I can't believe he's going to Tampa Bay.
I can't believe the Jets screwed that up. Yeah, I like that. Just shocks me.
He didn't play. Would a 13-year-old be your GM?
Hey, 17. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. 17-year-old. For me as a quarterback, yes, it's not wide receiver there that you can make plays with.
You might have more if they decide to go maybe with the wide receiver in the draft too. They could trade down from 3 because I've heard that they really like quarterbacks right now, Ward and Sanders.
Yeah.
They're really liking obviously Travis Hunter
I
for what
wouldn't
he could do.
I wouldn't be
and
shocked if
Tyrell
they're the
McMillan.
Drafts of drafting a quarterback. I
Should've
mean,
cut to
Joe
that camera.
Shane's probably asking his kid too. Which
I mean,
quarterback should we draft?
I will say this about this as big as arm, but he plays right into what Dable likes to do.
Right. Well, and that's why, like everyone, you look at his body of work. He looks every bit the part that Steve McNair was. He's mobile, can throw with no problem. He can let it fly. Like, it's effortless the way that he throws the ball. I really need quarterback right now for the future, because I don't believe all the nonsense that people are saying. Oh, he's too cocky and stuff. It's like, well, what point is cockiness and confidence? When do those two blend? Because I think the kid,
to me, and I've said this since last year,
right?
And I will.
I remember. Yeah.
Like you said, I will die on this hill. I team that's drafting you in the top 10 guess very arrogant. Dude, you've done jack and squat.
You with your father.
With any other university,
And I don't know if I can even. I don't know if I would say elite, but good. You don't have name.
Come back to haunt him.
Of course.
And not to mention, I mean, his cockiness. NFL players are not going to let that slide.
Cam Ward looks the
question about Cam Ward being the
They would have been in the playoffs
because Clemson didn't prove that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. One's in this world. One's a linebacker, though.
Well, yeah,
This is a
something.
good
this is one of those ones where I go, remember when everybody said the NFL was dying, that it wasn't, nobody's really wild.
Darius
Corner and then played to safety.
I think
second
pause.
Word. Again. You guys in center field,
And then now you have a lockdown cornerback. Who Joey. If Joey could people down.
Yeah, that they're going to probably. I think they should at least support a junior. The skies are covered then. Lamar. That division.
Probably went to the front office and go, okay, what do you got?
Saquon gets like okay, he get only Terrell out of it, like
receiver Josh Palmer.
Okay, I mean that's exactly because they're for number one mark now.
He's free now too.
Yeah,
They have,
that's right.
They
He could be a
Williams was going to be.
I mean, if you want to come back
finally.
What? With Garrett Wilson?
I think
Talanu,
but he's
and then the Jaguars. Or the 49.
okay. Well, look, he has the connection with Palomalu. I like that. And the 49ers went.
I don't know. They
minimal stature for what it was still pretty effective. So I'm not going to harsh the guy's mellow.
The whistle, real-time breakdown of signings.
I mean,
Exactly.
this is amazing. I'm loving the chaos. But I mean,
I don't think we've ever had this.
offensive tackle to a 4-year, 82.
Where they go out and sign a tackle that
So Jay,
at the end of, or more headed,
which more?
Which more?
You gotta be specific.
got thrown into it. So
And I'm not, and that's the one that doesn't shock me on this. Keep in mind, because the Chiefs need to get.
They're taking whatever the hell they can get. But
I'm just,
again, I mean, unless they see something with him, unless they're
A lot of money for a guy that will we see he was tied for last and Saturday first.
yeah, it's,
so far. And then thrown around. That'll be here now. Go.com.
To inspire this Black History Month.
Those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with yes, we can.
SportsStyleChicago.com.
Take that exit and get to the Southern Cafe, home of the Nasty Biscuit on Roselle Road in Roselle. Get over there and try the chicken fried chicken biscuit made with the Southern Cafe's house-made drop biscuit with buttermilk chicken fried chicken smothered in country gravy, topped with shredded cheddar and crumbled hickory smoked bacon. I always say that when you go to the Southern Cafe, you come out with 2 meals with the heaping amounts of food they serve you in every meal. I love to go to a place with outdoor seating. The Southern Cafe has a great outdoor seating area that helps social distance, and I get to enjoy my breakfast outdoors. Open 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. to give you plenty of time to grab an amazing breakfast or lunch. Now get your butt over to the Southern Cafe on Roselle Road.
Hello?
It's speed walking day.
Dorothy? You're breaking up.
Did I mention we'd be slowing down when we pass the court where those fine brothers play ball?
I heard that.
Reduce your risk of cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Get active, eat right, and maybe even run into Mr. Right. Isn't sisterhood beautiful? More information, and go to Everyday Choices.org. Brought to you.
Credit Solutions.net for your free credit check reports.
Blow the whistle on SportsTownChicago.
In the quarterback league, it happened. It's still
franchise.
It's kind of music.
Someone like this kind of music. I see him get funky at the clubs
with all the ladies around
all
him.
the lady, yeah, he's got you. It's about the new free agent signings the day, I believe, or no, Saturday. Geno Smith gets traded and reunited.
For this, like,
Oh, okay, I couldn't.
On and the Cody. Yeah. No, because LeBron went down with the groin.
Pete Carroll. Max Crosby was actually stoked about that because, I mean, we can bring about a solid in that that went the puts, but Las Vegas
on one of the shows.
Okay.
They were like, "Do you think Tom Brady was trying to scare away all the quarterbacks and be like, I can do this?
Do it. Imagine he goes from the booth and then he's just like, screw it, get out, give me a helmet. Go down there.
You guys got Gronk, you'll be fine."
Situated. And then the other one, another Seattle trade, DK Metcalf, and we kind of briefly talked about it, traded to Pittsburgh for a 2025 second round pick. That's a steal. Complete steal for a second round.
Can I just say this?
With a 5-year, $100 million contract.
150.
150. What did I say?
Yeah.
105? My bad. I forgot.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. When this hit, I legitimately texted Chris Mack immediately. And went, is the apocalypse coming? Coming to Pittsburgh, being with Mike Tomlin and that coaching staff.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I remember. Yeah. Yes, I remember. We talked.
I was like,
yeah.
Is not, there's nothing big about except for his arm.
Yeah, that's about it. See, I don't think they're going to sign him long term, and I think Russ knows that too. Like he's towards the end of his
Russ
tenure.
36.
We also have the fight for 14.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now why they did what they did.
Well,
if Pickens wants to throw his temper tantrums, they now have DK under contract for the next 5 years. Deuces.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
You're either getting this.
You're not busy.
Yeah. Right.
Does a fantastic podcast. How are you feeling about the free agency?
I'm feeling blessed,
Yeah.
even though
He gave the bird, and I was like, "Thank you."
Bro, like, not only that, he took less money.
Yeah.
The center
He
took
had a bigger
less
offer.
money to. That's with polls. It's always been like friendly con.
McCaskey's are like, I think Warren and polls went up to the McCaskey's go, listen, let us pick our dude, let
it up and down all over the place. So he might be there, he might not be there. Same with Kelvin Banks Jr. He might
want some fantasy purposes.
No, I don't. I honestly like.
tight ends you draft this year.
Computer will draft
Yeah,
it for
exactly.
Until here we go.
Listen, I'm
That's why you wanted to. Determination. No, nothing.
My leagues, and I was
for over 2 years. Maybe something decided not to listen to any of us.
Maybe
Grady Jarrett, released today from Atlanta, already has found a new home, reaching an agreement on a 3-year, $43.5 million deal, including $28.5 million fully with the Chicago Bears.
Hell yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Finally they get
Hate you all.
They're taking everyone from you.
Very good player.
So pulling at them out for that one.
Bears are gonna cough up that kind of money.
They
No
will.
way.
They won't pay.
They're already. They're
The
dropping some
Chargers might.
bills.
Well, Jesus.
The Chargers.
Yes. Best defensive player besides their cornerback.
Yeah. Now I don't know if he'll start all the time because he's older now.
20 years.
Well, he's gone. He's out the door at this point. I don't know how you're going to pay. This is what Mike Brown and the Bengals do. They sit on their thumbs. They don't pay attention. And
status.
And Dennis Allen's.
Hey, this is
yeah.
But this is different though.
No, I don't disagree. I do want
was like, go, we got to keep up.
Yeah.
Where do you think Aaron Rodgers ends up?
Minnesota Vikings. I just well, actually
better. Better hope not.
Look like anywhere near old. Coming. A couple on the offensive line. I was like, oh, we got our O-line. Cool.
They also I was gonna ask. They also both
that went to shot
again.
I went on machine or the okay. And like it's a
little piece because he's 6'6".
what they're doing, they're getting some vets, which everyone's they should have done. Well, if it's a one and done, that would be
I need like he's literally calling out for help. I think that they're actually like, okay, we're listening to you.
I think it's also a little bit of pride too, because like, yeah, the help or whoever, right? Like, hey, we need protection, and you know, and the McCaskies are like, nah, we're good, because they fill seats, right? Like, it's not like people are going to stop going to see the Bears.
They were the Cubs of the NFL.
So what really I think, yeah, true. I think really what happened is that they got their first round pick, and then it's the same old story, and now we're like in the national media, they're getting just burnt. They're like, how can you get a number one pick and you don't even get them a line? Look at this line. And I think this time Kevin Warren's like, look, you're embarrassing this franchise, which is like one of the founding franchises. You guys got to change it up. You got to be a modern day NFL team.
Well,
and that's what we're seeing.
And fix it before you break this quarterback.
Yeah. And then he goes and balls out for like, I don't know, a land something, you know?
Yeah.
Right, sorry, guys.
You're right. I would draft.
The players.
Antoine. Antoine. That right there.
Oh.
There will be light. Scott.
He's kind of considered a new Bright Johnson, from what I
the combine.
They're looking for.
And it's youth.
Yeah.
Years old. That D head coach come out and said,
on as a defense kind of guy.
do you want me to be?
I was like,
No, he was the former head coach for the new bet for the when the Bears' highest paid defensive coordinator
Listen, them early, you reap the benefits long term.
Yep.
And I was
yeah. So
I'm sorry, Tyler. I forgot. They both
guys, which
by the way, guys, they are on Facebook. They do.
Chicago.com.
This is your home for sports. Longtime fan, sports is like life. SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, Chicago? If you're ever, and I mean ever, out looking for good urban food 24/7, come down to White Palace Grill, located 1159 South Canal Street in Chicago. White Palace Grill is open 365 days a year since 1939. I personally love the steak and egg dinner, but whether you like burgers for breakfast, steak for lunch, or French toast for dinner, White Palace is the place for you. The diner is a 24-hour South Canal Street, anytime, any day. Hey.
Daddy, when you look at me, I could see your wheels turning. Dad, what am I going to be when I grow up? A major league first baseman? Maybe a point guard for a national champion.
The odds of a child becoming a professional athlete are 1 in child being diagnosed with autism are 6. That's right, 1 in 166. To learn the signs of autism, go to autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Go to Lux Barbershop for the best barbers and stylists in Plainfield, Illinois. I go there when I have an important event, date, or I just want to look good. The straight razor shave will have you looking fresh and smooth. Lux Barbershop is open 7 days a week. Go to Lux Barbershop for the finest barbers, stylists, braiders, and massage therapists in the southern suburbs. Check out all their daily deals on Facebook, Instagram, and luxbarbershop.com.
Hi, this is Joe Perry and Steven Tyler of Aerosmith for Red. You know, it's okay to rock and roll and party down. Just don't get in that 2,000-pound bullet when you're done and cocked. And please don't drink and drive. I'm the one that jaded you.
A reminder that friends don't let friends drive drunk. A public service message brought to you by the Ad Council, U.S. Department of Transportation, National Association of Broadcasters, and RAD.
High school sports is here, and SportsOnChicago.com. We are ready to provide the best high school sports live coverage all across Northern Illinois. From the first kickoff of high school football to the final spike of high school volleyball, we at SportsOnChicago.com are ready to bring you high school sports live. SportsOnChicago.com and STC Friday Night Lights in a league of our own.
All right, I think it's calm down a little.
Don't say it for Jordan Mayer. I just made that bold prediction.
Playing and hope and pray to God that that frozen envelope
No, they're on a
hits the-
Back to Josh
They're on a
Giddey, man.
Stupid winning streak.
Yeah.
Stop. I mean, they're going to lose tonight. We'll and then how much you getting
discount?
That's a
He's a rotation.
You're gonna have
player.
to.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get
He's
him
been in the
at,
league
like,
for 8 years, something like that.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's been
10
doing
year
this a long
plus, man.
time. Remember, 14 years in the league, and he's gonna be a Hall of Famer
Oh yeah, without a
easily.
doubt.
I'm actually
Sure, he'd love to play with his brother.
Pay me in Doge.
Which Doge?
Yeah, I don't even know what Doge. What?
But it'd be fun, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't be bad because you need another edge
if they
rusher.
can both
in-
stay healthy, it'd be
yeah,
It'd be awesome.
epic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick's better than Joey.
By
Let
far.
that sink in for the family.
And that's why I thought I had a feeling once I saw that news, I'm like, oh, Khalil Mack's not going anywhere. You can't get rid of your edge rush. If you want
Both.
to just completely blow that whole thing up.
Work
But
for
is back as their DC.
Yeah.
So, if anybody knows how to build up a
right,
defense,
brought him back, but like those
that's a damn good job. He just had the ayahuasca.
Vikings or the Steelers, and please God, already
Oh,
knows.
he is. I think he's saying
Ultimately leaves unless
I just
I
think
don't
I think Russell Wilson to the Steelers, like you said, because he knows the system. It's one read option with Arthur Smith, which is what leads me to say
or
because Quinn is a guy who I think he can flex out as a quarterback that can work in a lot of different systems.
You think the difference between, and this is what I will say to you when it comes to Jackson into the NFL.
True.
Were they in a one read offense? The entire a little. I'm just
yes.
has played since he was a true freshman in a pro style offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that I think that if you're talking about we're going to have Russ for like a year. Those
3.
It's just I think you have to go with somebody who is the future.
Yeah.
That's why these 2026 first round picks and second round or do we wait till
It is this year.
you
my
got
opinion.
maybe 4 or 5 guys maybe that could be first round picks.
And I think that's the same thing with the Jets with Justin Fields. I think you keep him for 2 years. It's a little bit of a prove it, but then you only have him for 2 years, and then you can draft. If you suck, and you draft one of these
Which they
kids.
might.
You draft one of these kids in the next year.
Olu. He's your guy.
I know. I just spaced for a second.
Unbelievable.
I spaced their future.
I think once they get Elijah Vera Tucker at 100% health, left tackle, and you have your guard that can help give him support, so now he doesn't have to worry about the 1-2 matchups on linebacker and edge rusher bullying him, basically, where it's like, it's got to pick him up, and if he doesn't, well, then good luck to Aaron.
And then just settled in. Right tackle.
It finally settled that whole
10
whatever games.
Yeah.
He was rated as one of the worst pass blockers, but the offensive line was bad.
Yeah.
And he didn't have any help. So it's going to be a rough one because you still don't know.
They answered very quick. This is the Jaden Daniels just got his left tackle.
That it's a complete draft pick. Big.
So they're trading probably
for 2 in the NFL. Although in signing.
What the?
So you know how Nico Harrison works for the Dallas Mavericks? He also works for the Houston Texans.
Jesus. Ow.
So DJ Stroud, you're on your own. They going to move up,
where are they
or
picked?
do you feel confident that Membo is going to fall down to that number? Because he's the old, or is it? In Casario at the GM spot. We've talked about this numerous times. In-house fighting from the family on who's owning the team. A GM who brought in a priest to be your vice president. Or vice assistant general manager
$160 million.
I can tell you why.
$123.5 million guaranteed.
And it sounds like this. A chum.
You're not winning a Super Bowl. You're not winning a Super Bowl.
that for 4 wins and 4.
It's a joke.
Maybe they'll trade for Anthony Richardson.
Oh, guys. Yeah, so that was the biggest news, and then was he?
Mr. Bill, yeah, I know, but I was like, I know what I said.
But yeah, no.
Trouble.
Large.
No.
No.
It-
But
it- the
You get a 1 year cups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just you gotta be ready.
Russell through the
Poor Juju Smith. Who's just going, I haven't done anything wrong. Just keep me.
Stop making TikToks. Go away.
The two
good one.
I'll bring up too because I highlighted them real quick. The Godwin trade to Tampa.
There's the backside.
He likes Baker.
Well, he likes Baker and he likes Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He wants to be like Mike.
And that's good. That's been
Don't
working
we
for
all?
them on the offensive side. Extension, highest paid cornerback
I'll say this.
in the NFL.
I mean,
Carolina.
what do you have in Carolina that you can say that can save you? He's
You got to keep anything.
yeah.
You've got to admit the last.
He
So
has
there's
progressed.
something there.
Yeah.
Yes, this gives you a guy on the defensive side that I think we all can. Bad team,
Yeah.
but you don't. He is big, fast, strong enough,
New this head coach.
and that's on Tapper. That's on.
Moron. Signs a 3-year, 40.
This is signing.
Oh, yeah. You put it in the wrong thing.
I know. I'm my bad.
Yeah, bastard.
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
Damn
it! We were towards the end, and,
No,
and,
I
and the
know.
report came in.
Levante David, good deal.
Max.
He's gonna retire a buck.
Bobby Wagner's like, yeah, I think I'll stay with the.
I need.
Now you all track anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much how.
That's a.
What? That when Joe Burrow says, "All right, I'm out."
Together with John Jeff. I'm wearing LSU with a Viking helmet on.
Minnesota Tigers.
All day.
The
Yes.
Minnesota Tigers. Miles Garrett comes down and he goes, damn it.
Okay.
I'm fully I'm fully
Sure. Well, when was Micah at his best?
We have a name. 2 years ago. Changing that again. too.
Yeah. Sue for defamation.
Washington.
It's just him with the big.
I don't.
How much more is there? How?
Being honest, if I can, I'd rather have been sitting at Dallas. If I was getting that money in Cleveland, I'm still leaving. Someone else would give that money.
That's fair.
Come on, Cleveland. Like
I don't want
there's
to.
no
I don't want to
future
be in
there.
Cleveland. It smells there.
No, but
The river catches on fire.
Just it's like there's no future for this team.
But
They-
Cleveland rocks.
Videos about Cleveland. The Cleveland tour videos. Oh, okay, that's all.
before something drops, because something is gonna drop once we hit and but we'll leave it off on the big craziness of the Larry
Because you lose Von Miller, but I think you still got one of the best. That was a good one.
The extension with Philly.
Yeah.
I like that.
I thought it was good keeping Zach.
Oh yeah.
No, that was
Well,
a good one.
You need the linebacker in the middle, and you don't have anybody else. And he was almost the hero.
For all of our shows.
Well, yeah, we got a show on
Wednesday.
Freaking free agency day. So
I'm all kinds with somebody.
Oh. So we got to end it before we're here for another 45 minutes.
Well,
to
my
an hour because-
favorite's always that. Gotta go back. We gotta do it again.
It was huge news after him, and it was like big news that we let off. Everything that was going on, I could understand that, but we'll give you the best coverage and most professional coverage here. We're professionals, okay? No, we're not. Send us on email, blowtwhistleradio@gmail.com. Hit us all to us. I look at the emails usually. No. I do. I'm just kidding. And then if you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, breaking the chaos of free agency.
To all the Bears fans out there, probably the two best players in Atlanta.
Hey, turn that hat around, buddy. Turn that hat. Will happen to you.